Good morning, everybody. So hopefully we have a green day today, but so far in the pre-market it's not looking very good. I'm just testing out my mic right now. It feels like it's been a while since I've live streamed. Oh, let's check out the chat. Good morning, D Show. Good morning, Neurosis. Charlotte's Hamak. Good morning, news out on SHMP. Let's go. We can check out SHMP, but first I just want to look at the pre-market real quick. We have Kronos. Last time I checked, I thought they were in the red. Let's look at Canopy Growth. Canopy Growth is trading sideways right now. We're gonna update these prices. That was at 853. Aurora Cannabis is also in the red, only down 1 cent, down 0.11%, but that was at 854. We're gonna update all these prices real quick. We have Afria in the green, only up 1 cent. So it's not looking that great right now. I think Hexo was the only company doing well. Hexo's currently up 1.14%, so it's looking good for Hexo. Tilray, we're gonna have to update you guys with that one. So let's refresh these pages. My computer's just turning on, so it's gonna force quit a bunch of items. Let's close Safari. So for some reason there's no pre-market on Kronos. Canopy Growth still trading sideways. Aurora Cannabis is now in the green, up 1 cent. Nothing too major. Afria is only up 1 cent. Hexo's up 1.14%. So our big winner in the pre-market from these pot stocks is Hexo. Tilray's up 0.58%. It's not looking great. It's not looking horrible right now. I'm gonna check the chat room, see how everyone's doing. Oh, everyone's up bright and early today. So good morning, news out on SHMP. We're gonna check out SHMP. Tesla down 11%. Actually, I'm really happy to see Tesla down because I never started the position I wanted to start. Good morning, CTST is a buy. We're gonna have to take a look at all these companies. Good morning, Fiani. Good morning, Eric. Missed you the last couple of days. Thank you, Fiani. I've just been catching up on sleep. I know I was gonna live stream yesterday, but I really wanted to just catch up on some sleep. But I've been dropping out some pretty decent videos for you guys, so hopefully you guys been enjoying my videos. So yeah, let's take a look at actually I want to take a look at Tesla, because if they're down in the pre-market, I think, well, it's obviously not a good thing for Tesla shareholders, but I really want to, oh, that's very good. Tesla is down to 260 in the pre-market. So you know what, I might just start a position with Tesla. This is exactly what I wanted. Tesla's approaching this support line right here, but I really want them to go lower. So right now they're approaching this support. We've seen them go as low as 254. So I would love to see Tesla go lower than that. I might just start a position. I don't want to get greedy and wait for one for no reason. So yeah, it's looking good for Tesla. If you're looking to start a position, this is the support I've been looking for, and I would love to see Tesla go as low as 250. Also, another company someone brought up was SHMP. Apparently there's good news coming out for SHMP. It's a very volatile company, a penny stock. A lot of swings with this company. Wow, and this company broke below its previous support. Looks like we formed another support. Let's just I'm gonna update the charts right here. Feels like it's been a while that I've done this. So yeah, we seem to have a lower support right now for SHMP. But we're also forming a triangle pattern, so we might have a breakout. I'm gonna draw lines right now because we are currently downtrending. but we have a consistent support. So right now we're downtrending. I'm sure you guys have heard me speak about triangles more than once by now, but as soon as like the more tighter we squeeze towards this end of this triangle, the more likely we are to have a breakthrough. So we're either going to have a breakthrough going upwards or downwards. Right now we're trending down, so I would expect a downward breakthrough, but with good news, we might have a breakthrough upwards. So Natural Shrimp takes delivery of new water treatment systems toward full production to attend Seafood Expo. So this is a company that I've always wanted to just start a position. It's very high risk, penny stock. I just want to look at their valuations one more time, see if they. So it's a tough one because I don't see a price to revenue, but let's look at their total assets. 1.61 million in total assets, market cap of 58 million. It's a tough one because there's not a lot of information on it. Right now, I would be gambling on this pattern, gambling that there's going to be a breakthrough. Who knows? Let's just take a look at the chat, see how everyone's doing. Oh yeah, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. I'm gonna check my my video real quick, see how many thumbs up I got. So yeah, let's try to start this video off with 50 likes and then move up from there. So right now we're at 11 likes. Come on guys, let's try to get it to 50 likes. Good morning IJ. Let's see the chat, how everyone's doing. FSD and E-Trade SHMP, hope they run. Good morning Surjit. Neurosis Kiran has been doing pretty bad this week right now because I'm down like a grand just on Kiran. Yeah, I guess it depends how you look at it. I actually started a position. I showed you guys a preview of my secret portfolio yesterday on my video on Planet 13 and Aurora Cannabis. I showed you guys a preview. I have a secret portfolio I haven't ever showed you guys, and I just started a position with Kiran at $3.38. So I'm gonna double check what Kiran is up right now, but I am up on Kiran on that secret portfolio. Good morning, Mr. Inception. Yeah, I saw your videos, great stuff. Thank you, Fiani. Andrew, good morning. William Mertz, speak up. I'm speaking right into the mic. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Hey, will you give your thoughts on CTST? Of course. Let's take a look at CTST. Yes, Fiani, show the hustlers some love. What do you think? Okay, we're gonna look at CTST and then keep you guys updated on the other companies. Just give me a second. CTST. I just want to check my other portfolio right now. I want to see how it's doing. I'm opening it up on my laptop. So CannTrust, that's the company you want me to look at. CannTrust is down 3.24% yesterday. No, that's the wrong company. Computer's still loading. I just turned it on. Currently down in the pre-market, 0.1 cent. This company has seemed to drop big time. We went all the way down from a $10 resistance. Oh, 1 second. Where's my phone? Sorry, guys. The next alarm should be the 9:30 bell. I'm just gonna draw a resistance line here at $10. Who knows if we'll ever go back up to this resistance. So we have a $10 resistance here for CannTrust, but another problem, well, this could be a good thing. We see a huge gap down. So we have a gap down and we seem to be oversold here, but we continue to decline. So CannTrust does look to be oversold. I just want to look at the 1-year chart, see how low they're going. But we're not even we're kind of in the middle of the 52-week range, so we still have more room for downside. I'm going to draw a support line here, possibility of how low CannTrust can possibly go. It's not guaranteed, but we do have a support here at around $5. So we could possibly start seeing CannTrust go all the way back down to $5. This would be an amazing buying opportunity. Right now, I feel like we have a 50-50 chance we could go back up to these highs of $10, 52-week highs, or we can go back to $5. Just want to look. We have another previous resistance here. Now, I'm sorry if I keep yawning. I'm really tired. But I wanted to live stream today because it's been like how many days since I've live streamed. We have another previous resistance here at $7, and this resistance might act as a support. So these are two key supports I'm going to be keeping an eye out on. First will be $7. We're going to see if it even goes that low and bounces off that support, or if it breaks below that support. Let's take a look at CannTrust on paper. Right now, technical analysis for CannTrust is a sell. 1 minute. Let's take a look at the 1 minute. Is a sell, and a buy. On paper, CannTrust is a profitable company. They have a P/E ratio of 53.5, but that means they're trading at 53 times their earnings right now. They don't look that bad on paper. Price to sales actually is a little high, 50. Price to revenue, 28. But this is the cannabis sector, so when you compare that to companies like Kronos, companies like Tilray, Aurora Cannabis, they are definitely better valued than those companies. Total assets 157 million, market cap 786 million. How much debt do they have? Total debt 7.7 million. Honestly, this company doesn't look bad. It is right now it does have a lot of momentum going down, but the positives I could say is it has a gap down and it does look to be oversold. So maybe we might be reaching the support and then bouncing back up, or we could be seeing a nice run anytime soon. So either way, I'm going to be keeping an eye for those two supports. Right now we have a lot of downwards momentum, but the positives are we do have this gap and it does look oversold. So I won't be surprised to make it have a run, to see it have a run anytime soon. Let's go back to the chat room, see how you guys are doing. What's up, Dante? Good morning, Patel. Nice. Bought a portion at 338. You bought a portion of what? Mohammed, good morning. Monsak, good morning. Can you check Snap? For sure. And the reason why I'm just going to check Muhammad's post first is, if you remember, I now have 10 members. So thank you to all my members. If you remember, your request always comes first. You also have the request to do your own. You can request a video, so you can get your own personal video. And once I get enough members, I'll be doing live streams just for members. So it'll be a lot smaller chat room. You guys could have your opinion, I guess, voiced better. So yeah, let's take a look at Snapchat. So this is a company that I timed almost to perfection, minus the selling point. I bought Snapchat at around, like, I think it was 5 something, probably around here, and I ended up selling too soon. I probably ended up selling here, and then they announced amazing earnings. They had a huge gap up. Snapchat has been on a huge run lately. Huge run. They have 2 gaps up, and they definitely seem to be overbought. So we have a gap here, we have a gap here. I'm not saying it's gonna pull back, but I won't be surprised to see Snapchat pull back. It's just made such a massive run. We are currently uptrending in between these 2 lines. But I definitely won't be investing in Snapchat at these prices. I regret selling my Snapchat Snapchat shares way too early, mostly because it's had such a massive run. But let's take a look at them on paper. So we are currently trending upwards in between this support, in between this resistance. I don't know how long I could keep this pattern up. Took a look at the technical analysis. It's a buy, strong buy. So Snapchat's looking good. Let's see. Let's look at them on paper. Price to revenue is a 12. Price to book is a 6. Price to sales is a 12. Total assets 2.71 billion. Market cap 14 billion. How much liabilities? Total debt 0 debt. I don't believe that. The Snapchat actually have 0 debt. I would be keeping an eye out to see if Snapchat went back down to $7, because there's a huge gap up. I mean, right now technical analysis says it's a buy and a strong buy. Let's look at the 1 minute. Yeah, the 1 minute is a sell, strong sell, and a strong sell. Snapchat just looks way overbought right now. 2 huge gaps. I don't know. I personally won't be investing into Snapchat at these prices, mostly because I timed it so well and I just sold it so early. I bought around $5. I sold around closer to 7, and I should have held my position. I always hold on to a few shares, and I didn't this time. And it had such a huge run and a huge gap up. So, and if you look at Snapchat's history, they've always made huge runs and then followed by huge declines. So, but they are definitely near the bottom of their range. We've seen Snapchat go all the way up to $20. I just personally think that Snapchat is gonna correct itself. But yeah, I want to just take a, I don't know why it's not showing its full chart. Oh yeah, here it is. So yeah, I don't know. Right now we're in the middle of the 52-week range. I feel like we have just enough space for upside and downside. I will be keeping an eye out for this $7 support. I personally won't be investing into Snapchat, but yeah, that's it for Snap. Can you check Deer earring happening today? What do you think? Dare, oh Dare. We take a look at Dare. Oh, Snap earnings are coming soon. That is true. I'm still not a Snap buyer, even with their earnings coming through. It's too risky. I would love to buy Snap after they got beat up and then earnings are coming through. But from my experience, when Snap has had a nice run already and their earnings are coming through, usually they announce disappointing earnings. Like, we've seen Snap super volatile, make huge runs followed by huge declines. I guess this would be considered a huge run. Who knows? Maybe they might announce amazing earnings. We're going to see them go back up to these previous all-time highs. Well, their all-time highs were their IPO, but we've seen Snap go up to $20 before and then immediately decline after that. So if you're a gambler and you're gambling that Snap's going to announce amazing earnings, start a small position in them. I wouldn't take that risk, but who knows? No risk, no reward. Right now, anything's possible. I don't know enough about the company to say their earnings are going to be great. We can take a look at IGNG. I feel like I haven't taken a look at that company in a while. Imagine. So this company has made a huge run followed by a huge decline. Just want to look at something real quick. IGNG. So they actually went up 17% yesterday. Let's look at the 5-minute charts. So let's keep note that this is a penny stock. Penny stocks always are high risk, high reward. Anything's possible with this company. I've spoken about the risk with this company, and I told you I was looking to buy around 10 cents. It doesn't look like we went that low. We did have a small support here. We'll draw a support line right now. And we do currently seem to be uptrending now. So that might be a good sign. We had a support here at around 11 cents. We came very close to the price that I wanted to buy at. I wanted to buy at around 10 cents. On the bright side, it's a little too soon to say we're uptrending, but we do kind of start seeing a staircase pattern, a little uptrend. So who knows? This company might start uptrending. We might go back to these highs of 34 cents. But also, I want you guys to look at the 5-year charts of this company. This company is known to make huge little runs followed by huge declines. This company has been on the downfall since its IPO. It IPO'd closer to $5, and then we pretty much have been downtrending its whole life. And then we've had little runs followed by huge downfalls, little runs followed by huge downfalls, and now we had little runs, another little run. So everyone was betting that this company was supposed to have a reverse takeover. I think it was supposed to be on March 28th. So what happened to that? I told you it wasn't guaranteed, and that's where all the hype came on that reverse takeover. So here's an imagine I update on Grapefruit Boulevard investment proposed reverse takeover. So there is an update. Either that's just more hype, or there's an actual update. I don't really want to read the whole article. Maybe I could just check it out, see what it's about. But yeah, it's just it is currently uptrending, so that is a good sign. We might be approaching a support at around 20 cents. I feel like we're gonna have a support, but we'll see. This company has been very volatile, especially ever since I don't know if Rich pumped the stock, but I remember once Rich started talking about it, this company went all the way up from 6-7 cents all the way up to 30 cents. Even I was like, damn, I want to get in on this action, but I didn't want no FOMO, so I was always making limit orders at specific prices that I never hit. So I'm not gonna just make a crazy investment in this, or a crazy gamble, unless I have a good feeling about it. So maybe if it goes back down to 11 cents, I might start a position, but I'm still pretty firm on this position. I would love to get a position in at 10 cents. That way I have about a 50-50 room for upside and downside. So let's move on to the next company. Also, let's check there's news on IGNG today. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna open up that article, and it's actually, I don't know if it's opening. It's something about the update. I just want to check you guys out real quick. See how many likes you guys got me. 35 likes. Come on, 15 more likes, and we're at 15. So sold my organogram over a new 52-week high. That's good. I like collecting profits at 52-week highs as well. We have 8 more minutes till the bell opens. We're going to take a look at these companies. Let's take a look at Riot. Want to sell your dog? Yes, I do. But unless you're in Toronto, I won't be able to sell it to you. I will be selling them eventually. They're almost 2 months now. I'm not going to sell them till they're 3 months. That's when they're prepared and ready to leave their mama. I don't want to sell them too early. So Riot, we have Riot right here. It's a blockchain, financial and commodity markets operations. Riot Blockchain. So does that mean this has something to do with crypto? If it does, I'm not surprised by this huge run. Bitcoin, crypto has made a huge run already. So let's take a look at this company. We are currently uptrending. Had a huge gap up. That's my main concern, is that huge gap up. Is that gap going to get filled? As you can see, we went all the way up to $5.10. Try to fill that gap down to $4. Eventually started uptrending again. Currently down 5.35% in the pre-market. Technical analysis, or I don't know if that's from yesterday. It's a buy and a strong buy. 1 minute. It's a sell and a strong sell. Let's take a look at their financials. Price to sales is way too high for me. 264. Price to revenue 11. Total assets 25 mil. Market cap 71 million. I personally won't be buying a company, especially if it's had a huge gap up. I don't like chasing stocks. Right now, if I'd be buying this company, I'm probably buying, actually it's not even in the top of the 52-week range, but it's already had such a massive run. Let's look at this 52-week range. So yeah, it does look to be right in the middle of a 52-week range. It does look to have room for upside, potentially all the way up to $8. Let's draw a line for you guys. So honestly, I it's not a company for me. It has a gap up, looks to be overbought. It actually looks to be oversold here, but then they had another huge run up. Price to revenue is way too high at 250. Price to sales, I mean, is way too high at 264. So it's definitely a high risk company. Invest at your own risk. Let's take a look at something else. How about the triangle from ACB? I'm pretty concerned since your last vlog. Yes, I was talking about that, and we're gonna have to see. There's, well, with the triangle, you never know. It could have I'm just gonna bring up the charts real quick. I don't know why it disappeared. Let me just zoom in a little. But yeah, we do kind of see a triangle pattern here. We have about this consistently the same support. I'm going to change these lines just so they're not camouflaged with all the other lines. But we are also approaching this support, so who knows, that triangle pattern could hit that support and immediately bounce back up. We see a triangle pattern right here. Let me just draw in another line where we're making lower lows and higher highs. I kind of want to zoom in. The 1-day charts are not helping. 5-minute charts. So as we start squeezing tighter into this triangle, I believe we are going to have a breakthrough. I don't know if it was on American dollars. It doesn't look very good on Canadian dollars. Let's just see on American dollars how this triangle. No, it does look good there. Oh my god. Just give me 1 second, guys. Look at the 3-month charts. So yeah, right here, we're starting to squeeze tighter into this triangle. Let me just fix it because obviously I didn't draw it too well. I swear I had this line already prepared. And as we squeeze tighter into this triangle, we are also approaching this support, this bottom support line right here, is uptrending support line, which I have been saying for quite some time. I would love Aurora to continue to trade in between this support and this resistance. And right now we've kind of formed a triangle pattern, and usually with triangles, I've mentioned this before, we're gonna have a breakthrough. So I'm hoping it hits this support and it has a breakthrough upwards and continues to uptrend. Obviously that would be the best case scenario, and then the worst case will be it has a breakthrough downwards, which would mean that it would break below this support line, and then hopefully we have another support here at 1075, and then maybe bounce off that. But if it gets ugly, we might break below this other support here, and then who knows, at that point we might see the possibility of seeing it go back down to $8. Obviously no one wants to see that, but we're gonna have to find out next couple days. Maybe by the end of Friday we're gonna see which direction is gonna be swinging. But that, from my experience, usually that's what happens with triangles, is we get tighter into this end of the triangle and then we have a breakthrough. So I'm going to be keeping an eye out on that, and obviously now that you guys know about this, you guys can keep an eye out on that. What we want is for it to get to this end and then hopefully hit this support, bounce back up, best case scenario. But obviously the news that just came out with Aurora, how they're going to be using $750 million dollars, and they're going to be diluting more shares to create more capital. It's not the greatest of news. So hopefully Aurora gets their act together, and that's it. My bad, I forgot to like. It's okay, Moonsock, thank you. How about PHUN, Cyberworld Millionaires up front? Oh man, let's not bash people. Before you end, Neo, please. Neo, since you said please, and I love Neo, I'm actually a shareholder. Neo has been doing pretty well actually, and it's the 1 minute bell. I am gonna take a look at my portfolio real quick as well. But just give me 1 second. I want to have my account ready for when the market's open. So Neo has been on a nice run. Well, they went up 2.45% yesterday. I don't know if they're currently up right now, but I've said Neo had a previous resistance at $6, and now that's currently acting as a support. As you can see here, it bounced off this support here, and it's been uptrending, having nice runs. As you can see, we've had a gap here, and the gap got filled. It looks like the gap is getting filled. I'm hoping for another green day. Nothing's ever guaranteed with Neo. Let's look at the 1 year charts. I don't know if this is a line I drew. No. So yeah, this is another support below 530. We've seen Neo go as low as 5. So you know what? Let's draw that as a support line. $5 support. So I think if Neo goes back down to 5, that's a great. I'm not saying to buy Neo. Never buy Neo just because I'm talking about it. So I've already bought Neo at $5.02. So if it goes below $5, that's when I'll be looking to start another position. I've been slowly buying Neo. I bought Neo at $5.80, bought Neo at $5.02. And if it goes down, I said $4, but even as low as $4.50, I'll probably buy some more Neo. I'm slowly increasing my position as it goes down. Technical analysis for Neo is a sell, strong sell. And just so you guys know, the markets are open right now, so I'm going to check my portfolio real quick. Planet 13 continues to be on fire. Let's see what else is doing good. Yeah, Planet 13 is going really good. Even on my, so I am officially green on my American end of Planet 13. Let's see how Neo's doing. Neo's at 540 right now. So yeah, let's go back to Neo. So right now the 1 minute for Neo is a buy and a strong buy and a neutral. Let's take a look at their financials. They actually don't look bad. Price to revenues is 7.3. Price to sales is a 7.3. Total assets 2 billion. Market cap 5 billion. But I made a few videos on Neo talking about the pros and cons about this company. And even if you look at the headlines, Neo top of the list of cash guzzlers that has been a bad portent for others. So yeah, there's a lot of bad news on Neo right now. I think the media is bashing Neo, so this company's gotten beat up. A lot of people have been running from it. I just think it might have just created a perfect buying opportunity. Right now, our one obstacle is this $6 resistance line. Hopefully, once we break up it, we might see them make a nice little run. On top of that, we need to start seeing some good news with Neo. But yeah, that's it for now. Let's just see what else you guys are saying. Alifia, ACB had a new hire today too. Carrie Squires. Some good news. Watch out for Canada. Extremely low float. New VP of Corporate Development and Strategy. I'm looking for analysis on GE. I think they're in an uptrend. I could possibly do GE, but I will be ending this live stream soon. I just want to look at ACB real quick. See if I can find that news you're talking about. Here's who sold the most marijuana last quarter. Aurora Cannabis taps former BMO investment banker to focus on growth strategies. Carrie Squires, I guess that's who you're talking about. So former BMO investment banker to focus on growth strategies. Hopefully he helps. So far they have Nelson Peltz, now Corey Squires. I don't know if they're just trying to pump out good news after that horrible news that they're going to use our our shares for more equity. They're gonna dilute more shares. So let's do GE. That's typically a company I don't really do. This company has been beat up, then recovered, beat up, recovered. Let's see how they're doing right now. Currently trading at $10. I want to see their 1-year chart. So yeah, this company has gotten really beat up in December. I feel like there was a lot of companies beat up, and it's recovered pretty nicely. We've seen GE go all the way to $6.50. I just want to kind of look at their financials. So this company looks very undervalued. Price to sales 0.7, price to revenue 0.7, price to book 2.8. Market total assets $309 billion in total assets, and their market cap is $87 billion. So on paper, this company looks amazing. It looks way undervalued. Right now, we are kind of trading sideways. And we actually kind of might be approaching a triangle, but doesn't look too good. So we have a somewhat of support here. Around $9.85, and we do have a resistance here. But this is in the short term, so this is we're gonna break past one of these lines anytime soon. In a way, I kind of do see a triangle here. We might be having a breakthrough soon, but it's not that consistent, and we're getting to the tighter end. So I feel like we might have a breakthrough upwards since this company is currently uptrending. It's hard to say. I wouldn't be surprised to see it go back up to these previous this previous support line here, and see that act as a resistance. I need to change my lines, but I'm not going to change the color. So this right here was a previous support line at around $11.50, maybe a little higher, $11.60. It was acting as a resistance, as a support, and now we might see it act as a resistance in the near future. This company does look undervalued. They do have a dividends of 0.39%, nothing too crazy. But this is a company that's been beat up for the past 5 years. So yeah, we've seen this company as high as $30, go all the way down to 10. Let's look at them all time. I feel like this company has been beat up almost its whole life. Yeah, look at that. This company at one point was at $50, $55, $56. We've seen them make nice runs, then crash. Nice runs, crash. We're kind of making a nice run again. Who knows? We might go a little higher. We might go back up to 12. We might go back up to this previous resistance, and then we might see it crash again. These charts, they don't look that well, but we do seem to have a long-term support here, because last time it crashed, it kind of went to this line, and the same thing happened. But we are making lower lows and lower highs, so that is concerning for me. This is definitely a company that I won't be investing in. I don't like to see charts where they're constantly making lower lows, constantly making lower highs. It's just too much risk in this company unless we see some major changes. Either way, guys, I don't know why that bell's going off again. I'm gonna call it a day. Hopefully everyone, let's just see what else you guys are saying, see if my members requested a new VP for corporate development and strategy. Thank you for sharing that, Munsank. Medman making a sneak attack. Hopefully, we'll see. I still have a small position with Medman, collected most of my profits, so I'm good. Either way, thanks for joining me, guys. I will probably be doing another live stream tomorrow, so I'll catch you guys there tomorrow, probably. And that's it for now, guys. Don't forget to leave me a quick thumbs up. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.